Welcome to the Hudson Labs Company Research page. This is where you start a deep dive on a single name. It's built to give you high precision results. To begin, just type your question into the Co-Analyst box here. You can ask anything about NVIDIA. Let's start by asking about financial metric trends. The first thing that happens when you ask the Co-Analyst a question is we retrieve relevant sources. You can see here I've asked for financial metric trends, and we've retrieved the last 4 earnings releases. Everything that's being displayed on the left-hand side in the output or answer is connected directly to the sources on the right-hand side. That's something that's unique about Hudson Labs. All information is derived from reliable source materials and not from model memory, increasing accuracy and reliability. If you'd like to cite or source the information, double-click on a number and hit Cite or Source. It will take you directly to the original number in the sources on the right-hand side. Something to keep in mind when using Hudson Labs is that each individual query is self-contained. That means that when you ask a question here, the Co-Analyst does not have access to the context from your previous output. If you would like to include the previous context, you need to explicitly ask for that by toggling Include Prior Context to On. The reason we do not include previous context by default is anytime you include previous context, you risk decreasing the precision and accuracy of your results by 10 to 15%. That holds true across all AI platforms. In addition to prompting by typing here, you can also opt to use saved and suggested prompts. When you come to a new company page, you should land on the tear sheet. The tear sheet will start you with some suggested prompts. These are popular prompts used by many of our customers and a great place to get started. For instance, if I want to start thinking about NVIDIA, I might want to look at current guidance, catalysts, maybe a risk question, and understand the basics of the business. I'm going to run all of these queries. They will start running on the left-hand side within my current project. If I decide these projects or these prompts are something that I want to use in the future, I can save the prompt templates to a project template here, and we'll be able to access them in order going forward. So I'm going to call this First Look. Create, save 5 prompts to a project template. Now, this is going to appear under my saved prompts on every tier sheet, no matter which company I'm looking at. In addition, you can also export to PDF or doc the full project or share it with your team. Other things to keep in mind on the company page, you've got links to recent filings over here, a stock price change from the last close, key market metrics and valuation metrics, and a brief overview generated by Hudson Labs. You can find a complete list of filings and transcripts here. In the chronological view, you can see all NVIDIA documents either published by NVIDIA or press releases about NVIDIA. Another thing to keep in mind in the filings and transcripts page, if you wish to summarize or query an exhibit, simply select them and start asking questions here. Financial metrics come directly from S&P Market Intelligence. Forward estimates or consensus estimates can be found by scrolling right. Hudson Labs' proprietary risk score and red flags can be found here. And you can see the evolution of risk over time. If you want to do a peer comparison, navigate to our peer comps where we have basic peer comps ready to go. You can then move to asking a question about peers. For instance, I'm going to look at competitive positioning. So I'm going to keep all of these selected and say competitive positioning analysis versus NVIDIA. When I hit run, this is going to take me out of company research page, because in company research page, I'm only asking questions about NVIDIA, and bring me into market intelligence.